I've been making quite a few of these tall, footed bowls recently, not that they've all gone according to plan. They're thrown as a curved form initially, save for the indented section at the top, and it's now during the trimming stage that they're turned into far more angular objects. The simple reason for this being is that by being thrown curved and trimmed angular, the interior form remains rounded and curved, in contrast to the outside shape that becomes angular and sharp. This way I can make pots with the best of both worlds. To account for the change the exterior shape undergoes, the walls need to be thrown relatively thick. I also trim on the slightly drier side and use sharp tools, as if you try and trim like this when the clay is relatively soft and with tools that are somewhat blunt, the pressure you exert from the outside can change the interior shape of the vessel, making it angular instead of rounded like I want. The bowl is then flipped over and this thick expansive clay is hollowed out, as otherwise this piece would remain really bottom heavy. The last thing I do is flip the bowl onto a very smooth bat. This way no sort of texture imprints itself into that freshly turned foot. And then I run a damp, dense sponge over the rim, which really knits this trimmed surface together, making it far smoother, which ultimately means the glaze will settle onto this part in a smoother layer. But this isn't something you want to do excessively if you're using a clay body that is slightly grogged, as you'll very quickly wear away the stoneware, revealing more of those coarse particles inside and actually making it worse.